What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with some Warframe. And today is a very good day for our free-to-play account. We have logged in for 50 days, so we have our 50-day login reward today, which is pretty cool. Something nice that Digital Extremes does for you if you play Warframe. Every day that you log in, obviously you get a daily login reward, and that builds up your counter towards milestones. You get a login reward, a special login reward at day 50, day 100, day 150, and pretty much every 50 days after that. So we've reached our first milestone. Some of you guys may have already been beyond this point, which is great. If not, if you're still working your way up there, if you've been playing along with the free-to-play series, you should be getting pretty close. But the cool thing is, with our 50-day login reward, we get the Imminent Eclipse cache. With this, we get a Sigil, which is this big circular thing in the background. We get an Affinity Booster, which I believe is good for 6 days, which is amazing. And then we get an Orokin Catalyst, which I'm pretty sure is the actual built version. We don't have to craft it, so we get one that we can immediately use on one of our weapons. So all of that is really great. So we're going to go ahead and claim that, and then I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys today about what you want to do now that you've reached this point. You should be pretty good ways into the game. Myself on this playthrough, we are just now unlocking Ceres and getting into Jupiter. But what we're going to be doing now, once you get this this Affinity Booster, because these things are pretty rare for your free-to-play player, is we are going to start just farming the crap out of everything for these next 6 days. We're going to be working on unlocking some missions, progressing through the star chart, but at the same time, we want to be taking out some major time now to start farming mastery rank while we have this Affinity Booster. So again, if you've been following along with the series, you should have some weapons that are in your foundry that are already crafted and ready to use. You can see here I have quite a few that are ready to claim. Mostly melee weapons, a couple of primaries, but I have a lot of stuff in here that I've already crafted that we need to start leveling up. We are Mastery Rank 4, almost Mastery Rank 5 on this free-to-play account. And so we need to start working on getting that up a little higher. We want to get at least to Mastery Rank 8. Because Mastery Rank 8 is kind of where we can start buying things from Barokatir. And if you've been farming your Void Fishers, your relic missions, then you should be acquiring quite a few Ducats that you'll be able to use to buy things from him. So that's kind of what I just wanted to talk about today. It's going to be kind of a really quick, short video here, but I just wanted to go over that. So we're going to be working on, just to show you guys really quick here, you can see how close we are to moving up to the next mastery rank. And we actually have been using the Heck. I did craft the Heck, and we've been using that. So we need to work on getting that to 30. Our other two weapons, we're going to get to 30 as well pretty quickly now that we have that Affinity Booster. I have Excalibur and Rhino are both at level 30, so I'm kind of swapping back and forth between my two Warframes that I've been using. Normal Braddon. You can purchase this for 25,000 credits, which is pretty cheap. And this is actually a you to use throughout 15,000. And very easy Mastery Rank fodder. The Mark 1 credits, that's a very easy weapon as well. You've got the Mark 1 Strun for 15,000 as well. And so you can see right there, you've got several weapons right away you can just buy straight up for credits that are going to be very easy to level up for you. And even the normal Strun is 25,000, so there's another one. And what you want to do is you want to go through and buy these cheap credit weapons off the market and use those to farm affinity with over this time period that you have your Affinity Booster. And then let me just show you a couple secondary, and then we'll go into the melee. You can get the Aclato. You can buy these. They're pretty cheap. I believe you have to craft the Aclex. Let's see here. Trying to remember which one of these you can actually purchase. You can buy the normal Leto for 10,000, so pretty cheap there. You can buy the normal Lex for 50,000. This is actually a weapon, if you do buy this, you probably want to hang on to it because the Lex is a very solid pistol. And it works very well. But these are all, again, very easy weapons you can buy for credits. You got the Mark 1 Kunai. You have the Sicarus, 20,000 credits there. It's kind of like the Robocop pistol. It's a pretty cool weapon, actually, even though it's not super powerful. So there's all the different secondary weapons you can actually just buy straight up for credits. And then we'll go look at the melee really quickly. There's a couple in here that you can get as well. Going through. Now, you should have some crafted as well that you can use, but there's not as many melee weapons that you can buy straight up for credits. You got the Mark 1 bow, which is 15,000. Very easy to level that one up. And I thought there was at least one fist weapon you could buy, but I may be wrong. I might have missed it. Let me go back up to the top. Pretty sure. Looking for it here. Ah, the Mark 1 Fear Axe. So you can buy these as well. So several options for Mastery Rank fodder at this stage of the game where you can just burn through these really, really quickly with your affinity booster. And so just to tell you guys also what you want to do here when you have these items equipped is when you're going to be farming affinity, you want to be focusing on your dark sector missions. There are going to be any of these that are marked, the ones where you usually will have to fight the infested. These are mostly going to be survival or defense. I like to do survival if I'm going to be doing a long-term farm, but you can use either one. And if you're going to be farming, you can try to run 15 to 20 minutes. You're going to get a couple reward drops in addition to getting all the affinity. But what you want to look for is the bonus to certain weapon types. So for example, this is Romula. This is one of the few we have open at this point that offers rifle experience. So if you're going to be going in here using like the Bratton, you would want to only equip that weapon. You can unequip the other weapons in your arsenal, and that way all the affinity you earn will be going just to the weapon you're using. And so that's kind of the strategy you want to use when you're farming during this, during this affinity booster. If you have a secondary, like your pistol, you're going to want to go to Kadesh or Wahiba. And then there's Koba for a melee weapon, and that's on Earth, I believe. But again, when you go in, like if you're going into a melee one, just use your melee weapon. That's it. Just equip your melee weapon, nothing else. Just equip your secondary, nothing else. And yeah, pretty easy way to get some affinity. I'll kind of do a little update when I get through the end of the 6 days on the booster and let you guys know how much we were able to actually gain. We want to try to earn as much mastery rank as we possibly can while we have that booster, because those are pretty rare if you're a free-to-play player. You can buy them sometimes from Baroque Katir. We're not quite at that stage yet, but they do cost a lot of ducats and credits. But if you're not spending any platinum at all, it's going to be very rare for you to get those affinity boosters. So anyways, that is going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you just enjoyed this little kind of quick look at the 50-day login reward. Like I said, get out there and definitely farm up some mastery rank while you have that affinity booster. It's a great time to do so. And like I just showed you, there's plenty of weapons you can just go in and pick up for cheap in the market. And while you're farming these dark sector missions, you will be getting a ton of credits, so it's not going to cost you a whole lot in the long run to do that. One other tidbit I will add towards the end of this, someone mentioned this in another of my videos. I meant to actually talk about it, but I forgot. Your first mission you do each day, you actually do get a double bonus to your credits. So make sure you're running one of the dark sector missions you have open as your first mission every day, because you'll normally pick up, at this stage where we're only through series, you can easily get 30 to 40,000 credits just from one 5-minute survival run. And that's a really significant amount of credits at this stage of the game for us. So anyways, guys, just another helpful tidbit there, hopefully. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful. And congratulations if you've hit your 50-day login on Warframe. Thank you, as always, for watching. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again next time.